Greetings, Virgo and Virgo rising. This is your Western forecast for October 2024. There's going to be a new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees of Libra on October the 2nd. If you have planets within a couple of degrees of Libra or the opposite Aries, this solar eclipse could impact you for up to a year. And depending on what that planet, the solar eclipse is highlighting. If not, this will impact everybody else for 1 month, because from new moon to new moon, but this new moon is a lunar eclipse. It's like a new moon on steroids. So the emphasis will be on Libra, at least for the next 4 weeks. A solar eclipse marks new beginnings, significant shifts, adjustments. It's in Libra that seeks relationships, balance, and harmony, seeking win-win situations. This solar eclipse in Libra is falling in your second house of income, of your possessions, of your values, how you value life. Now, especially with cash flow and money matters. This solar eclipse is also aligned with decision-making Mercury, emphasizing a lot of communications and thinking and negotiations. This conjunction with the eclipse can lead to powerful insights, sudden revelations, and the need to make important decisions around money matters. But Mars, impatient, irritable, impulsive Mars, is in a hard, stressful angle to the eclipse and Mercury. And that can create a lot of internal conflicts, maybe some real tension between you and in negotiations, and money matters. Now, this period can be very intense, whether it's this whole month or whether for you it could be impacting you for up to a year. It can be really intense, but it also offers a chance to break free from old patterns, establish new beginnings, and establish a more balanced and harmonious path forwards with money matters. Before I break down the rest of the planetary events for this month, if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find direct links to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer. Okay, Virgo, you're a sign that is very practical, work-oriented, sensible. It's an earth sign, grounded. The solar eclipse, October the 2nd, is in your second house of income, of cash flow, of also your possessions. That solar eclipse putting a real emphasis on money matters, at least the month of October, unless you have planets around 10 degrees of Libra, 10 degrees of Aries, and then it could last for up to a year. 2 weeks after a new moon, and this is a new moon solar eclipse, will be a full moon. The new moon marks our intention. The full moon brings to light what's working or not working, or revealing what has been hidden or in development. The full moon on October the 17th, so a couple of days around the 17th, the full moon is in Aries and bringing to light the second house matters of the eclipse, the full moon is in the 8th house, which is the opposite, the 2nd house. In basic astrology, the 2nd represents your personal money. The 8th house represents your monies shared with others. The 8th house can have a lot to do with your financial obligations, or as you are really focused on money matters with that eclipse for a month or maybe 12 months, the 8th house, by the middle of October, could put a real emphasis on loans, credit, grants, financial settlements, all these financial matters that caught your attention with the solar eclipse. The sun remains in Libra till October the 22nd, and then it goes into Scorpio October the 22nd to November the 21st. Now, as the sun leaves Libra, it is not taking away the dominant theme of the solar eclipse in the 2nd house of cash flow, but it's adding in a new interest. When the sun goes into Scorpio, Scorpio's in harmony with Virgo, on October the 22nd to November the 23rd. Scorpio is 3 signs past Virgo, so there's a real spotlight. The 3rd house is learning, writing, but I'm thinking for a lot of people it's selling. Maybe it's learning how to make more money, or selling to make more money. Venus is the planet of desire and love and what we value. Venus is going into Scorpio the last week of September 2024 until October the 17th. Venus in the 3rd is really favorable for selling your products, selling yourself in a job interview. You might be valuing and appreciating learning new job skills to make more money. The Venus is in that 3rd of learning and selling to the 17th. 5 days later, now the sun goes into Scorpio until November the 21st. So the 3rd house is, for at least October, is a major theme, with the overall theme is cash flow. So the 3rd house can be the learning, the selling, traveling, marketing with that 3rd house to make more money. The 3rd house in family matters can represent siblings. Venus could be, if there's any sibling rivalry, the Venus brings resolution and brings you back together. Or you might be inclined to maybe go away for the weekend, because the 3rd house can also be short distance traveling, like weekend traveling. And Venus is very pleasurable weekend traveling, and that could also be traveling over the weekend with a sibling. That is one example how this could play out. Then pleasure-seeking Venus leaves Scorpio, goes into Sagittarius, October the 17th to November the 11th, once a year. In Sagittarius, it's 4 signs past Virgo. So what you're valuing and loving and enjoying is 4th house matters of home and family and real estate. So there's all this learning, and maybe learning about property and real estate or architecture, design, home furnishings, all under the umbrella of how to make more money. With Venus in the 4th, maybe you are beautifying a home, staging a home, to to be able to sell it and make more money. Fourth house is family. And with all that, third house, that could be a lot of communications and networking to gather all the family together. Now, because the emphasis is the eclipse in the second house of income, I think some of you may be concerned with how to make more money to be able to pay for traveling, vacations for family wedding, family reunion. All of that could be coming up here in October. And Mars, assertive, ambitious Mars, being in Cancer once every 2 years. Cancer is favorable with Virgo all of September through November the 3rd. So all of October, now that assertive, impatient Mars is giving a certain amount of tension in conflict with money matters. But it's highlighting your 11th house. Now, two big themes, or maybe more, but one of the big themes of the 11th house is friendships. And there might be some tensions and arguments over money matters, especially if a friend wasn't repaying you, or you were loaning a friend money and there was tension involved. It would be the full moon in the 8th house of your financial obligations that could really bring all that to the surface around October the 17th. The 11th house also deals with your long-range goals and dreams and future. And so that Mars could also push you, motivate you to make more money, really going after new goals. But the Mars is also in tension with the eclipse. So there might be a lot of tension and stress and conflict wrapped around trying to achieve some major goals to make more money. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.co. That's .co. Until next month, be safe and well.